What's going on, guys? So another question that I get, well, all the time about the purchase process is how long does it generally take to purchase a home or to close on my new home? And when is it okay to start looking or to start searching for your new home? Well, I want to break that down for you just real quick. And there is no easy answer. Really, it's going to depend on your particular situation as well as the property that you're interested in. There could be some legal things going on. Maybe there's title issues that need to get cleared up. Maybe the home is going through probate or a variety of other things. But typically, the average transaction is going to take between 30 and 45 days in escrow. Now, escrow is that period of time where the actual facilitation of the transfer of ownership is happening. So that's where your title attorneys or your title company are performing the title examination. They're probably doing a survey on the property, a mortgage inspection, and a variety of other things to initiate and facilitate the transfer of the property from the sellers to you. And on the other side of things, there's the lender. And your lending is typically going to take about 28 days. So we round up to 30. Sometimes some lenders are able to move a little bit more quickly, but that is, I would say, the exception and not necessarily the rule. With that in mind, I would say the first most important thing to do is to take a look at your personal finances and your ultimate objectives or your goals with regard to buying a home. And if it makes sense for you to start looking for a home in 2 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks, then let's do that. But if it makes sense for you to start in 6 months or 8 months or 10 months, well, then let's just wait. I think a lot of people are afraid that waiting is going to mean higher prices and higher interest rates. And to be honest, there's no crystal ball. There's no way to tell for sure. But I can say that the markets are cyclical. Everything kind of goes up and goes down. Now, do I think home prices or housing prices are going to decrease to the levels that they were in, say, 2019 or 2018? No, but I do think that we will have some years of very significant home price appreciation, and we'll also have years where we're a little more stagnant or flatline, and that's just sort of the way things move. That being said, interest rates have been a big topic of conversation recently since they came from about 2.99 or the low threes back in 2021 to being in the mid sixes today, even going as high as 8% last year. So it is important to consider where interest rates are right now, but I wouldn't let that be the primary determining factor on whether or not you're planning to purchase a home in the near future. See, the important thing is what's going on in your life. So if your family is expanding, or if you've just gotten a new job, or if you have to move for one reason or another, it might make sense to buy now rather than waiting. However, if you're just wanting to buy or buy because you're bored, well, then maybe hold off a little bit if it makes sense for you. But it's all about your individual situation, and every situation is entirely unique. Now, the first place you would probably start is connecting with your realtor. Hey. And the next step would be your realtor, hey again, connecting you with a lender or a mortgage broker. Now, this is kind of where everything really gets rolling. I think people like to overlook the first couple of steps and kind of jump right to going to showings and looking at houses. But really, you should start with an agent. And after that, you should have your agent connect you if you're not already connected with a great lender. From there, your lender is going to be able to run an application for you and determine your qualifications. They'll be able to estimate what kind of a interest rate you'll have. They'll be able to estimate your PMI or private mortgage insurance, as well as some other figures to give you an accurate idea of what your total monthly payment would look like when you purchase a home. They'll also consider other factors like your debt to income ratio. This gives the lender the ability to look at your entire application in a snapshot and help you identify what loan type might be best, whether that's conventional, FHA, maybe USDA, or if you're a veteran, you can take advantage of the VA loan. In addition to that, there are down payment assistance programs and other state and local government programs that would be of significant value to you if it's something you qualify for. So you definitely want to talk to a lender first, and once you have your pre-approval letter in hand, then it's time to start shopping.